Alright, welcome back to my Slice of Heaven Outdoors. Today is Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. And as always, we have a live every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m. I'm a little late today. Hello, Ashley's DPs and Unboxings. How are you today? Brown Town Fishing, how's it going? Thanks for coming by, buddy. As usual, guys, we don't have a specific topic to talk about. We just talk about whatever comes up. I am doing great, Ashley. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, I had the live going a little bit ago and nobody came in. Like 6 minutes later, I started looking around, seeing what was wrong, and for some reason YouTube likes to change the code every once in a while, so I had to re-enter the code. Brustard Homestead, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. So what are we going to talk about tonight, guys? Big John's Life, hello, how are you? What live was you in, Ashley? Did you get out fishing today, Big John? And Ashley, I don't think I've ever seen you here before, so welcome. Johnson's Underground Salsas. Geeky Gardens is in the house. Hello, Geeky Gardens. Geeky was probably enjoying his 85-degree weather today. Yep, Ashley, we have a live every Wednesday night at 6:15 p.m., every Sunday morning, 9:15 p.m. We don't have no set topics. We just talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. What kind of work were you doing today, John? What was your projects? Josh Beckett, hello. How are you doing? I think this is your first time in the live too, isn't it, Josh? Good old boys Ohio is in the house. Hello, how are you? Oh, that's cool, Ashley. What's your channel all about? Did you get any projects done today, Josh? Yeah, we're actually going to the property this weekend, Josh. We're going to leave Friday after the kids get out of school. You're mowing grass already? I'm jealous. That's what I do for a living, Big John. Do lawn and landscaping. We haven't started here yet. We usually start about 2 weeks ago, but because the weather's been so weird, I haven't got started yet. Hello, Glenn and Maureen. How are you guys doing tonight? Everything is great. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate that. Diamond painting. What is that, Ashley? I think, shoot, I can't think of his name right now. I'll think of it in a minute. I think he does that diamond painting too. Can't think of his name. Hike with Mike. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I want to say Haggard's Outdoors, but it's not Haggard. It's the other H. I can't think of his name. No, not Bob Ross. Hello, Mrs. Mayor. How are you doing tonight? Yep. I can't think of... Man, I can't think of his name right now. He's an outdoor channel, Ashley, but he does that diamond painting too. Mabel for real. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Glenn and Marine. I'm doing pretty good. All right, Josh. I went down and looked at actually most of these people in here already know. I went down and looked at a loader on Monday. Uh, it's a 1988 Dresser 100G. Looks in pretty good shape. So me and the wife went ahead and paid for it. We're just waiting on it to get delivered now. I was hoping to get it there this weekend because I knew I was going to be there, but I don't think that's going to happen. Backcountry Bunghole, what's up, man? How's it going? But if it doesn't come this weekend, it's going to be at least 2 weeks though before I can get it there because next weekend I have a graduation ceremony I have to go to. Heritage Farms, Texas. Hello. Don't forget to leave that thumbs up, guys, when you come in. If you haven't already visited my channel before, watch a video, leave a comment, and I will get back to you. If you're meeting people in here for the first time, please don't use the subscribe, or subscription word. Please don't use words like I got you. Just go visit their page, leave a comment on one of their videos. They will get back to you. How do you find these auctions, Josh? Because I looked online again today. I can't find them. Backcountry Bunghole, that's glad. I'm glad you're doing great. Joy, do you know Josh? He's got a pretty good channel up there. Might be a new person for you. Joy knows everybody, people. She knows everybody on YouTube. Oh, okay. We got them down at our local store. I've never looked in them though, Josh. Guys, I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking at the door. Be right back. What? No. Hello, Prep for It. How are you doing tonight? My Family Garden is here. Hello, My Family Garden. How are you? Him and I Woodworking. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, I recently found Josh, about a month or two ago now, I think. He doesn't live that far from my property, Joey. No, Glenn Marine, that was the neighbor's kid. Want to know if my grandson could come out and play. Yep, that's why I get on this time, Josh, because my family's at church, so I'm sitting home doing a live. Well, the kids are at church. They have a youth group tonight. So I'm usually home alone, but my youngest is here today because he got punished, so he didn't get to go. You have a good night, Josh. Oh no, broken wrist. I bet you that hurts. I've broke my foot before. I've broke my arm, and I fractured my back. That was the only broken bones I've ever had. Had lots of stitches though. Yeah, I mean that's a hard one to break because well it twists and moves in a lot of different ways. And I don't know why, but you kind of get used to them movements. So it's hard to live without them. So Joy, what have you been up to today? How about you, Big John? You going to get out on that kayak tomorrow? See you later, Glenna Marine. Y'all have a good night. Did you get Wookie's video going yet, Joy? Y'all left us hanging. You told us you had a nice dessert video coming up. But now you're going to make us wait for it. Him and I woodworking. I am in Missouri. See you later, cabin life. Have a good night. Sorry about that. No worries. Him and I woodworking. No worries. So where are you? Are you in South Carolina? Him and I? I never could get into hockey, Joy. I tried to watch it a couple times. That puck just moves way too fast. What part are you in, him and I? Heavenly Hill Family Farm. Hello and welcome. How are you doing tonight? Gold Country Trapping. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, okay. I've been to Mount Airy before. A couple times. Yeah, I couldn't stand up on the skates prep for it. I'd fall down too much. So how was your weather there today, Joy? Oh, what made you move to North Carolina then, him and I? Heavenly Hill Family Farm. I am doing pretty good tonight. Thanks for asking. We was 53 here today, Joy, and windy. It rained this morning, but it didn't last long. Back in the woods. Hello, how are you doing tonight? That's good to know, Geeky Gardens. We do air hockey here. Air hockey and foosball, the best two sports they ever invented. Mine too, Geeky Gardens. Oh, I used to play pool years ago, Gold Country Trapping. Been a while. Yeah, me and my cousin used to play pool all the time. We was pretty well evenly matched, so we would play for like $5 or $10 a game, and we had to always bank the 8 ball. So whoever lost had to pay the $5 plus go buy the next round of beer. So what kind of stuff did you have going on today back in the woods? Anything good? Getting any projects done? Gold Country Trapping? I guess trapping season's about over for you too, right? Why is that, Gold Country Trapping? So Zach, what do you trap up there? So how long does your beaver season go, Gold Country Trapping? That's a pretty long season then. Any wolves up there, Zach? We got a bobcat that's roaming around on our property right now too. About August, Joy, then snow starts in September. Back in the woods, going to going to the property this weekend. Uh, I had a few trees fall down in the roadway, so I'm going to have to move those. They're small ones though; they're only like that big around. I'm going to cut some firewood, so we'll have enough for the next couple times we go, and plan on doing a little bit of shed hunting. And of course, we're going to change all the cards in the trail cameras. Gerald Farms, hello Jackie, how's it going? You don't do any hunting prep for it? Yep, always wood to cut. Ticks are out already? I hope not. Yeah, we got ticks bad on our property. I mean, you can't really go off the trail, or you'll be covered with them. So what do you got going on at your place, Jackie? Oh, that would be cool. Gold country trapping. Find a couple of those. Wow. Yeah, one Heavenly Hill Family Farm. One day we was on the property last year, and my wife seen a mushroom. She bent down to take a picture of the mushroom, put her hand down on the ground to push herself to get back up, and had like 10 ticks on her hand that quick. Yeah, we only use it for our campfires though back in the woods. So I'm hoping to get enough cut where I won't have to do it when it gets really hot outside. Yep, Gold Country Trapping. Our youngest one got Lyme disease, 2017. Uh, Luckily, we caught it early. The doctors put him on some medication. He cleared it right up. Yep, they're the deer ticks. Old Gold Country Trapping. So, what video are you putting out tonight, Jackie? Hello, Logan Rowe. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, they had to run a bunch of tests on him. They couldn't figure out what it was. His knee swelled up and started hurting him real bad. That's how we started taking him to the doctor. And they did a bunch of blood tests and all, and that's how they found it. Oh, okay, Jackie. Yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry. So what does the sulfur do, Heavenly Hill Farm? Yep, yeah, because the ticks are so tiny. Gold Country Trapping. A lot of times you can't even see them. They're so small. I am doing good, Logan. Thanks for asking, buddy. So, Joy, did you meet anybody new tonight? Yeah, the wife actually carries around one of those lint rollers with the sticky stuff on it, and she runs that up and down her clothes after we get out of the woods. Tries to get all the ticks off that away. Ah, I didn't know that, Heavenly Hill Farm. So, where do you get sulfur from? Oh, I'm telling Wookie Joy. So, does she think your tractor's sexy, Jackie? All right, Heavenly Hill Farm. Thanks for that info. I had to look that up. Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. Hello, Dave. How are you doing tonight? As usual, Dave, we just talk about whatever comes up. I am doing good. Thanks for asking. I can see Jackie now singing that song. She thinks my tractor's sexy. That's probably what he sings when he's driving in that big old tractor here lately. I have no idea, Jackie. I don't know. I bet you somebody in here knows, though. What kind of work do you do, Dave? There you go. There's your answer, Jackie. Wait, we have a conflict. Heavenly Hills says it does work. I told you guys this last week. I don't know if Jackie was in here or these other guys were in here, but I seen this video where this guy built this deer feeder, and on both sides of the deer feeder he had these rollers, and he put that stuff that you put on dogs to control ticks on the rollers. They was like big mops. So when a deer stuck its head in between the two rollers to get the food, the rollers would rub the side of the side of the deer's neck and shoulders, and that's how he controlled his ticks. What does DE stand for? Oh, that's right, Dave. I'm sorry, you told me before. Forgot all about that. Well, since we've cleared out the camp area, though, we don't have a problem at the camp area because we got rid of all the little trees and stuff and the bushes. Oh, okay, yeah, diatomaceous earth. Okay. I don't know what red bugs are, Jackie, so I'm going to guess no. I know we have chiggers. I'll have to look red bugs up. I'm not sure what they are. Yep, chigger. You don't have chiggers, Heavenly Hill Family Farm? Oh. Okay, that's what I was thinking, Geeky Gardens. That's why I said that. Yeah, we went. The first property we ever looked at, Geeky Gardens. Me and my wife both got ate up with chiggers. Oh man, it was terrible. I'd never had chiggers before. I was tore up. It drove me crazy. It's supposed to be a monitor, but I don't have it really set up to monitor. It just right now all it does, Dave, is post messages that I preset. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about it though, Dave, it's another site you have to go to set it up. I don't even remember how to get back in the site. Well, yeah, that's a good way to do it though, Heavenly Hill Family Farm, because it's if you can do it without chemicals, that's even better. Yeah, the ticks kill the deers here sometimes too. Gold country trapping. They get all up in their eyeballs and stuff. Usually the fawns. And as some of my earlier trail cam pictures back in the summer, you can see ticks all around the deer's ears. Yeah, and they're really cracking down on that now, Dave. They said their amnesty period was till March 15th. So they're really starting to track down on that sub for sub stuff. Not me, Dave, but somebody in here might know. Yep, that's correct, Joy. It's how it's used in context, is what it is. That's funny, Geeky. I'm pretty sure Farmall Fanatic would know that answer to that too about the chickens because I think he puts diatomaceous earth in his chicken coop. Don't quote me on that, but I think he does. You planning on getting any more livestock, Dave? That is true, Joy. That is true. Yeah, it's good for anything with exoskeletons, I believe, because it rips their exoskeleton. It works on flies too, flies and gnats. That would be cool, Dave. Yep, that's basically what it is, gold country trapping. J Dog's Place. Hello, Jerry. How are you doing tonight? Have a great night, gold country trapping. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, that's good to know. Also, Heavenly Hill Family Farm. A well-placed baseball bat fixes a out-of-control Wookie too, don't it, Joy? Oh, that sounds great, Jerry. I hear that, Dave. That sounds pretty smart. Jigging with Jeff is here, guys. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? And Jerry, I was so happy to hear you got that car running. Good job, buddy. Oh, crap. I guess we got a video coming up then, Jeff. That's part of the OBS program, Dave. OBS does a lot. I don't know what all it does. I haven't figured it out yet, but I know you can do conference calls through it also. but I have not figured that part out yet. Yeah, me too, Jerry, because I know where you'll be going. I want to see more pictures of that place. Well, yeah, I know on the intro you did a pretty good job on that prep for it. I might have to get you to do my intro. Yes, it does, Jerry. I'm going to my property this weekend, Jerry. I'll stop. I'll swing by and take a look at yours while I'm there. Hey, in case y'all didn't know, Jerry's property is about, what did we say, Jerry? An hour and a half south of me. Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience. Hello, Paul. How's it going? You're late to the party tonight. Paul took his time coming in here, Joy. He wanted to make a grand entrance. No, I'm not going there, Jerry. Whitetail Woody, hello. How are you doing tonight? Are you planning on going, Jerry? I actually just heard about that yesterday, Jerry. I never knew nothing about it. That's probably an all-day job, wouldn't it, Jerry? If not more. Falcon Farms, hello. How are you doing? Oh, so is that the week you're going to your property then, Jerry? I hope your internet connection is better tonight, Falcon Farms. I know last time you was having some problems with it. That's the attitude to have, Falcon Farms. Pharmacy Seeds Network finally made it. How you doing tonight, buddy? Rattletrap Fishing is here. Hello, Rattletrap Fishing. How are you doing tonight? If you guys don't already know each other, just check out each other's videos, leave a comment, and everybody should be able to get back to everybody else. I am doing good also, Pharmacy Seeds Network. Thanks for asking. We had rain this morning, but then it got windy. Got up to about 53 today. A lot of research, Whitetail Woody. We actually started looking about a year and a half before we saw the first property. We would make a list. Well, it took us that long to save the down payment also. We would make a list of things we wanted on our property. Like we knew we wanted to be far enough away from any big city so we could see the night sky. We knew we wanted hills. We knew we wanted some type of water on the property. We made that list. We knew we wanted 75 acres or more. And then we started going through like Land Watch and real estate locator and stuff like that. And we made a list of all the properties we wanted to look at. Now we held on to that list for like a year. So by the time we actually went to look at properties, a lot of those properties were already gone, but some of them were still there. The property that we ended up getting though wasn't on the market for that long. Oh, nice, Jerry. Nice. That's a pretty long vacation then. What's that, 2 weeks? Yes, they are Pharmacy Season Network, and we have so many stars in that night sky. You would not believe it. It actually, when the moon's not out, it gets so dark, we can't see the other person on the other side of the campfire. That's how dark it gets. Very nice, Jerry. Very nice. You got any plans that you're gonna do on the property while you're there? Yeah, that is very good to know. Heavenly Hill Family Farm. Yeah, I love that view that we have. Pharmacy Season Network. That, like I said, that was one of the main things we were looking for when we put down our list of what we wanted on a property was got to be able to see the night sky. Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. You probably missed it, but I purchased a piece of equipment Monday. I went and bought a track loader. It's a Dresser 100G track loader. I'm hoping to get it delivered this weekend. If not, it'll be about 2 weeks because I can't go back to the property the following weekend. But some of my plans are to create bigger food plots. That's probably the first thing I'm going to do. There's a couple of ditches we need to put culvert pipes in. We want to try to get that done this year also, and that'll probably be it for this year. The camp, the camp area where we have it now will actually be up on top of the hill where I hunted the blind at this year. So we plan on moving the camper up to the top of the hill. Still plan on making that area bigger though for a food plot for now. And the area that the camper's at now will be a food plot, about a half-acre food plot. Backyard gardening. Hello, how are you? And we also want to clear out about 6 acres for an orchard. And we're hoping to start that this year also. Yes, Jeff, it gets very dark there. One of the things I'm going to do this week, though, Dave, is I need to cut some firewood. Because I'd rather get it cut now and get a bunch of it ready, and that way I don't have to do it in the heat of the summer. And we just used firewood for when we're camping. We use it for the campfire so we can cook on and stuff. I am doing good backyard gardening. Thanks for asking. Pharmacy Seeds Network, we see shooting stars every night we're at the property. If it's clear enough to see the sky, we see shooting stars every time we're there. One night, my wife and I sit out for like a half hour on a hammock after the kids went to bed and saw 8 shooting stars within a half hour. Do you have electric access to your land yet? We have electric at the road. We do not have it on the property yet. We were planning on trying to have that put in this year just to the camp area, and the camp area will be where we build the house eventually. But with us purchasing this loader Monday, that took a big chunk of our money, so the electric may not get done this year. It may have to wait till next year. Yes, Geeky Gardens, that will be done this year. And in case you missed that, Geeky Garden said to make sure I fix that drain spot on the drive. I've actually told Dave this before. I don't know if he remembers, but I made a video of that spring coming up in the drive. I just haven't posted it yet. I have a video already for this Thursday for tomorrow, so I'll try to get that video up next Thursday. That sounds like a plan, Jerry. That does sound like a plan. Yeah, the first weekend we went to our property, that's all we did. We just relaxed and walked the property. I'm a little behind on the comments, but thank you, Dave. It does sound like fun to me. Oh, 48-inch culvert. That's a big one. I'm not going that big. Yes, it does, Pharmacy Seeds Network. That's why I want to get a lot of it done this weekend. Falcon Farms, we want to grow chestnuts. That's the plan. But first I have to have my soil tested. It may not be after everything. When I first started looking into this, it sounded like we would be able to grow chestnuts on our property. After a lot more intensive research, we may not be able to. We have a lot of clay on our property in certain parts, so I will need to have my soil tested before we put too much money into that. Canoe Hound Adventures, hello, welcome. How are you doing tonight? See you later, Jerry. Have a good night. Hey, Canoe Hound Adventures. We're just talking about whatever pops up, buddy. What, did Chris sneak in on me? Actually, Whitetail Woody, don't get us started on that. We actually think well, yeah, every object we see moving in the sky is unidentified, buddy. So yes, we have. Hello, Backyard Gardening. I don't know if I said hello to you as you came in or not, but hello and welcome. Yeah, we had that same kind of thing happen to us, Pharmacy Seeds Network. We saw this very slow moving light going across the sky, and we decided it was a UFO because we didn't know what it was. All right, Dave, you have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Hell yeah, Pharmacy Seed Networks. We're going to roast some chestnuts. We'll give it a try. I am doing good, Canoe Hound. Thanks for asking. Yep, Pharmacy Seeds Network. From, if I did my math right, which I don't know a lot about amending clay soil, but from what I know, from what I found out, you would have to bring in sand, more sand. So correct me if I'm wrong. But to amend, and I was just going to go like 12 inches, to amend 12 inches of clay, I guess you would have to know how dense the clay is first and all, but I just went with, I took a foot, divided it in half, figured I need that much sand to do 1 acre. I think I came up, it would cost me like $28,000 to amend that 1 acre. So that's not going to happen. Now, I didn't look into it, get exact numbers or anything. I just ran numbers in my head, and that's what I came out with. I see, where'd that go? Yep. Whitetail Woody, I see strange stuff every day. You never met my family yet, have you? Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Hello, how are you doing tonight? What receipt? I don't keep receipts. Yeah, Chris must be in here somewhere. She's stalking me. Yeah, we think it was a satellite or the space shuttle, one or the other. We're not 100% sure. Pharmacy Seeds Network. How do you know how much you would need to use of the calcium sulfate? See, chestnuts, they like well draining soil, and clay does not drain all that well. All right, guys, I gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back. Whoa. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Okay. Oh, what time Friday? Uh, you're closer than me. It takes me about 3.5 hours. I will be there. I will do my best to be there late. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, which one of you called Joey? Actually, that was good news, guys. That was the delivery guy for the loader. He said he will be at my property Friday 11 a.m. And I know Chris does not want to hear that. So the loader will be there this weekend. Yep.
Yay.
See you later, backyard garden. Have a great night. All right, what was we talking about? What the paid version is better? What did I miss? Yep. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that is very good news, Whitetail Woody. ASAP Fishing One. Hello, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Please don't use words like "got you" in the chat. Just go check out their videos. Leave them a comment. They will get back to you. Clay Souls. That's right. Pharmacy Seeds Network. So how do I figure out how much gypsum I need? Is that what I missed? Dang it. £40 per 1,000 square foot. And what do I need to do? Work it in, till it in, or what? No, Whitetail Woody, we have not found any yet, but we plan on looking this weekend. So 40 pounds to 1,000 square foot. It doesn't matter how thick the clay is or anything like that, Pharmacy Seeds Network? I didn't see a link, buddy. But I'll go back and check it through the chat later on. I'll check it out. There you go. Thank you very much. And it's at the 1 hour and 3 minute mark. I'll have to remember that. Oh, okay. That's good to know also. The only problem with that is we don't get reception at the camp area. And that's another reason why we want to move it to the top of the hill, because we get reception up there. But sometimes it's good to not to have reception when you're out there camping. Oh, that's good to know, Pharmacy Seeds Network. Now, do you know anything about chestnuts, Pharmacy Seeds Network? Okay. Yep. They like low. They like about a 5 to 5.5 pH. That's right, Paul. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a good thing to move it to the top of the hill. And they do not like wet roots. They need well-drained soil. That's why we need to kind of break up the clay. No, I was told everything I've been reading, chestnuts don't like to be mulched. It holds in too much moisture. See you later, Falcon Farms. Yeah, what we want to do, Pharmacy Seeds Network, we want to clear the 6 acres this year and start planting next year. Okay. I'm following along Pharmacy Seeds Network, but when the time comes, I'll probably have a lot more questions for you. Yeah, see, and that's what I was first reading, Pharmacy Seeds Network. Everything I was reading says if you can grow white oak, red oak, and hickory, you can grow chestnuts. Well, that's all we have on our property is white oaks, red oaks, and hickory, and most of it's white oak. So I was thinking, yeah, we got this made. This shouldn't be hard at all. And then I'm reading, no, they don't. They absolutely do not like clay, and we have a lot of clay on our property. I sure will, Pharmacy Seeds Network. I sure will read that link, buddy. I've been doing a lot of reading here lately on chestnuts and soil and all kind of stuff. We, I have not found any maples on our property yet. We was hoping to have maple, but we haven't found any. Don't know about beech. I don't really know what beech tree looks like. I have not found any birch yet either. I was really hoping to have birch on our property too, but we don't have any. Now we have what I found so far is hickory, white oak, red oak. We have very few cedars. We have a lot of persimmon, and so far that's all I've been able to identify. That's what I'm going to try to find out this weekend, Paul. I don't know how deep it goes. I am not 100% sure. Yeah, we don't have many cedar though. I mean, you could probably. We have this one spot that has like four nice sized cedars, but then the rest of them are only like 4 or 5 feet tall and real thin, and it's not many of them. Well, we may. I don't think we have no elm. We may have some ash, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any elm. But I do know. Hey, Rusty Lungs, how's it going? Light 'em up outdoors. How are you doing tonight? I'm not really sure what ash looks like, whitetail woody, but I do know that there's morels on the property because our neighbor told us that before we bought the property, they would see people on that property all the time looking for mushrooms. Yeah, I was told to do a uh, test where I could take a clear bottle and dig down about 6 to 12 inches and fill that bottle up with about half of the soil, fill the rest with water, shake it up real good, and then let it sit, and the sand and the clay will separate, and that can tell me how much clay was actually in that top 12 inches. That's probably true, Rusty Lungs. That's probably true. I did not know that, Hunchback Wilderness. Well, I can tell you the cedar that I've seen on the property are not in the wet areas. They're at the top of the hills. Oh, wow. I never knew that, Pharmacy Seeds Network. And I used to sell firewood in my early years. I never knew that. See you later, Whitetail Woody. Have a great night. That's probably why, Paul. Now, I do know we have a lot of springs on the property. We have whew, one, two, 3, 4. I know of 4 springs on the property. and one of them produces pretty good. So, how much does a 40-pound bag of that gypsum cost, Pharmacy Seeds Network? Do you know? Yeah, we only have one at pretty good producer. Actually, I guess that one on the top of the hill is a pretty good producer also. So, is the gypsum the same as lime, Pharmacy Seeds Network? They wouldn't get their truck back there to the area I need to go to, though, Pharmacy Seeds Network. America United. Hello, how's it going? We can't even drive back there in the truck. Okay, I just making sure. Mama Tried Homestead. Hello and welcome. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back and read this again and read that link. American United, we just talk about whatever pops up. Right now, we're on the subject of amending soil. That is probably true, Pharmacy Season Network. I learned a little bit tonight. Thank you very much, Pharmacy Season Network. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Now I'm all excited again, though, Pharmacy Season Network, because I was actually starting to feel down, thinking I wasn't going to be able to grow chestnuts. Now might be looking up again now. Hello, American United. How are you doing today? Heritage Farms, Texas. Hello, how are you doing? Kentucky's a very beautiful state, buddy. I've drove through there once or twice. Dang, everybody got quiet in here. I still haven't taken that out of there. I don't know how CJ's video got in my playlist. I have not figured that out yet. I keep forgetting to take it out of my playlist. Where's mine at, Joy? Joy went out and bought herself a Frosty and didn't get us none, guys. And now she's going to eat it in front of us. All right, guys, it got quiet in here. We need another subject to talk about. That's right, Joy. We wouldn't have got one to eat in front of you. Well, he can get do DoorDash for everybody. Paul says that's heartless. Now we're just all going to ignore you now, Joy. Until you finish with your Frosty. We're just going to ignore you. All right, I just texted Wookie my address. He can do DoorDash for me now, Joy. Oh. That's funny, Paul. We're looking for a new mayor now, Joy. Look out. Well, then how's he going to get my address, Joy? I guess I won't be getting no Frosty tonight. Oh, that's funny, Paul. Oh man, that's funny, Joey. And that's only until she gets reelected, guys. Oh man, you guys crack me up. Oh man, promises, promises. That's right. Just like every other politician. But you have to build a wall around your chicken coop. Oh, she's not answering that with pharmacy season at work. That might be a tough promise to make. Have a good night, pharmacy season at work. I appreciate all the information, buddy. Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, she's avoiding that question like the plague. Hidden Valley Homestead. Hello, how's it going? What time is it there, Hidden Valley Homestead? Oh, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I wasn't going to ask, Paul. Well, here, let me help you out, Hidden Valley Homestead. Guess what I had for dinner tonight? We had BLTs for dinner. Aha! Good one, Joy. Good one. See how she snuck that word in there on us, Paul? No, no, it's not, Chip. You just set it up one time and it's done. Stick around long enough. And there'll be a video of food up here soon. I knew you was. You can't resist us talking about food. Just be glad Brenda's not in here. Yep, now you know why she's the mayor, Paul. I don't know what it'll be, but I'm sure it'll be some kind of food coming up here shortly. That's right, Geeky Garden. Stay away from the kitty cans. So, Geeky, what'd your temperature get to today? Like 85? And where are you at, Paul? Has it snow started melting yet? Hey, at least you still got about 2 hours of daylight, Hidden Valley Homestead. Oh. Well, Paul got up to 32. He took his off. Yeah, we had some rain this morning, Hidden Valley, but it didn't last long. 3 degrees. Better than that minus 50 you was having a while back. Hell, just a couple weeks ago. That's what I say, Hidden Valley Homestead, but you gotta admit, it is beautiful there, though. I would like to go visit for like a half hour or so. That is true, Hidden Valley Homestead. That is true. You guys ever watch you what trees, Chip? You guys ever watch Muskrat Outdoors? Man, he's got a beautiful place where he lives at. You mean the chestnut trees, Chip? If that's what you're talking about, I'm actually going to grow all mine from seed. I'm actually going to grow them all from seed, Chip. I'm going to grow them. winter 2019-2020. Going to plant them in fall of 2020. A lot cheaper that way. My plan, Chip, is to grow about 100 trees over the winter coming up. Then next in 2020, try to get 1 acre planted. Then in 2021, go with 2 additional acres. And then the following year, go with the rest of the other 3 acres. In the meantime, though, after we plant the 1 acre, we'll still have the 5 acres open. I'm just going to plant clover or something for the deer. And then as I need the rest of the acreage for the trees, I'll just start planting them and take away some of that food plot. That's our plan right now. I already have one down there, Hidden Valley Homestead. Camera 4 is the pond camera, but it faces away from the pond. It's right at the edge of the water. Yeah, I'm going to put, I'm actually going to do tree tubes, and I'm actually going to put up wire fencing around them also, Chip. Yeah, it's right on the edge of the water, Hidden Valley Homestead, but it's facing into the woods instead of at the water. I have not had any pictures of camera 4 though the past couple weeks because I haven't been back to the property yet. So the only footage I have left is from that Alcyn camera, which is up on top of the hill, up on that ridge. So yesterday's Trail Cam Tuesday and next week's Trail Cam Tuesday is just all footage from the Alcyn camera. Which I don't know if I told you guys, but I actually got another Alcyn trail camera I'm going to be putting out this weekend. That's what I'm hoping. Was you here for the whole discussion about the soil, Chip? Yep, we get a lot of footage on that camera, Hidden Valley Homestead. It's just for some reason, the last time I checked the cameras, all the cameras acted, not all of them, half of the cameras, half of the Tascos started acting funny. For some reason, I don't know if it was the new year, the date change, because of some reason all the cameras reverted back to January 1st, 2017, which I never even had the cameras in 2017. And when they did that, apparently they deleted all the videos because I only got like 2 videos. I got 2 videos on one camera, 4 videos on the other, and 6 on the other. Don't know why that is, but all the video was going off of them. So I'm thinking what happened is it may have been the cold to it. So that's one of my choices. It was either the cold, because right before I checked them, a week before I checked them is when we had that record low here. It was down to like 37 below zero. Or it would had to do something with the change over to the new year that messed up my cameras. I don't know. But it was only the Tasco 6 megapixels that it did it to. It didn't do it to the other cameras. Yeah, Paul, that's what I was thinking. That's what somebody else said. But I'm going with Joy. I know it was Bigfoot. He did not want me to catch him on camera. Yeah, it was 37 below the weekend. It was 37 below on Wednesday. I I went to the property the Saturday after that. Okay, 37 below on Wednesday, 63 Saturday and Sunday while we was there. That's a 100 degree weather change. Chip. Yeah, we was talking about the soil. When I first started reading into all these, well, you know, because I talked to you about the chestnuts a lot. When I first started reading into them, everything I was reading was saying if you can grow white oak, red oak, chestnuts, you can grow not chestnuts. If you can grow white oak, red oak, and hickory, you can grow chestnuts. Well, that's all I have on my property, so I was thinking I'm good to go. So as I started getting into it more, hello Seth, how are you doing tonight? As I started reading more, I found out chestnuts do not like clay. Well, I have a lot of clay on my property. So this week when I go, I'm doing a sediment test, and I'm also going to take some soil samples to turn in to have it analyzed. I hear that, Paul, but in 4 days, we did that in 4 days. Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm, hello and welcome. How are you? Muster Outdoors, hey kiddo, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, that's what I was reading too. But they all hate clay. But the location where I was planning on putting them at, Chip, is actually on a slope. And they said if you plant them on a slope, they tolerate clay more. So I may luck out there. So that's another reason for doing the 1 acre at a time. So if I plant the 1 acre and it doesn't go all that well, then I didn't invest 6 acres worth of money into it. I only lost 1 acre's worth of money into it. That's right, Paul. I do. Glad to hear that, Muster. I'm glad you're doing great. So that's where I'm at now, Chip. So if we clear the 6 acres and that doesn't work out, then I'll have one hell of a food plot. See you later, Hidden Valley Homestead. Be safe out there, buddy. But see, I also have another plus going for me, Chip, is we have a lot of gravel in our soil. So that helps create those pockets that the chestnut needs. I'm only going to do the. I'm only doing one species. I'm hoping the Dunstan works out. I'm also been doing some other research, Chip. It looks like as long as you have 100-foot buffer between two different types of trees, the likelihood of them pollinating each other is very slim. So, Heaven Gates Cherry Farm, what are you up to tonight? And like I said, I was saying, Chip, the seed we can get for about 5.50 a pound to 6.50 a pound, and it's about 30 some seeds. So I'm going to have 21. So let's say $25 invested in the seeds. Of course, I'll get some planting, something to plant them into, so I won't have a lot of money invested into the trees. Hopefully. We had the rain this morning, Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm, but it didn't rain much. Bucktails Outdoors. Hello, Don. How are you doing tonight? I am doing great, Don. Thanks for asking. Thanks for coming by. All right, Miss Mayor, thank you very much for coming here tonight. And you got my vote, as always. Right, Chip. Let me get back to that in a minute, Chip. Chip, the reason I'm going with one type is so that they all drop at one time. Less work. I only got to work within like a 6 week window instead of spread it out over however much. Especially when they all drop right around time of the deer season. It's actually going to. We're actually hoping that it'll be some sort of income when we retire, Chip. Good job, Seth. What are you going to plant in your food plots? Oh, what's cooking on a Halloween table? I didn't know what you meant there, Don, but I see it now. That was the blueberry cobbler, no, blackberry cobbler I was challenged to make. Did blackberry cobbler in a Dutch oven. Pleiadian scientist UFO builder. How's it going, Tim? I know Hidden Valley Homestead already left. I could not remember his name to save my life. Does anybody remember his name? Food Forest Permaculture. Good evening to you also. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, that one's not too old. I just did that one around Halloween time. I actually got that recipe from, oh gosh, Texas, South Texas barbecue cuisine or something like that. His came out a lot better than mine did. Maine Girl Genetics. Hello there. How's it going tonight? Dan? Yeah, I can't remember his name. I couldn't remember. I am doing good, Food Forest Permaculture. Thank you very much for asking. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me, guys. I'd appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please check out a video, leave a comment. I will get back to you. If you're new to other people in the chat, just go check out the video, leave a comment, and they will get back to you also. We're all good people like that. You still here, Chip? Uh, for me, Don, we was talking about Chris and I plan on doing a chestnut orchard. I was telling Food Pharmacy Network my soil may not be good enough to plant chestnut to grow chestnuts. He was giving me ideas on how to amend the soil, which I will definitely be trying. This weekend, I'm going to do a water separation test, for lack of better words. I can't think of what the word was. Where you get a jar or a jug, fill it halfway with soil. Yes, going for a long-term project, Don. Looking for where hopefully we can make some sort of income off of this when we retire to the property. So I'm going to take soil, fill it about half full of soil, take a jug, fill it half full of soil, fill the other half with water, shake it up, and let it settle. And that'll tell me how much clay to sand I have on my property. And I'm also going to take some soil samples and turn those in and have my soil tested. Within 5 years, they start producing, Don. So that's why we want to get them in the ground now. Uh, it'll take them about 20 years before they're in maximum at their peak, at maximum production. But my plan is you're supposed to plant them 40 feet apart. My plan is to plant them 20 feet apart. That way I'll get double production while they're younger. And as they start getting bigger and crowding each other out, I'll just start thinning out every other tree. But it's all going to depend on the soil tests. I hope so. Like I was telling Chip, I think you missed that too. We're going to clear 6 acres. We're only going to plant. We're going to clear 6 acres hopefully this year, get it all ready. 2020, we're going to plant 1 acre, and that'll be kind of like our test to make sure they're going to grow. And if they grow, then the following year we'll plant 2 more acres. Then the third year we'll finish off the last 3 acres. After the first year, if they don't grow, then I'm just going to have one hell of a food plot for deer. But I have my fingers crossed. I'm hoping they grow. Yeah, and Pharmacy Seeds Network, Don was telling me all kind of things I can do to amend the soil to have better chances of getting them to grow. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Yeah, we got a lot of deer on our property, Don. So I plan on putting them in tree tubes, and I'm also going to put wire fencing around them, around each tree. That's what I was thinking, Chip. That's why I was asking if you was still here. He was telling me all to amend the clay, all I would need to put down was crap gypsum. He said I had to put down gypsum. He said you can get it for like $16 a bag. It will take one bag to do 1,000 square foot. So let's figure that out. We would need $16 times 43,000. Oh man, that's a lot. That ain't right. My math must be wrong. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking at first was the soil. But either way, it sounds like it's to be way out of the price range. Jay in the sticks. Hello, how's it going, buddy? He left me a link somewhere up in the chat there, Chip. I got to go back and read it when I get a chance, probably later on tonight. Yeah, that's what I just figured out too, Paul. That's a little too much, isn't it? So that if that's the cost of that, Paul, that's gonna be out of the question too. I just Googled it, by the way. The cheapest I see on Google just by looking real quick is $9 a bag. I wonder if you can get it cheaper though by the dump truck load or something. Yeah, that's right. Guys, I'll be right back. I got another phone call. Keep each other entertained. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. What did I miss, guys? What did I miss? Yes, yes, Chip. No, it wasn't Geeky. That was the wife. I have no. We don't have any pine trees. We have a few cedars, and that's it. Organic chip is going for $6.50 a pound. Non-organic goes anywhere from 3 to 5. Well, that sucks, Don. Chasing Guns Outdoors. Hello, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I agree, Paul. I agree. All right, guys, I've been on here for 2 hours. The wife just pulled in with all the kids, so I'm going to have to get off here. It was fun talking with you guys tonight. I learned a lot, got a lot to think about. I hear you, Geeky Gardens. All right, guys, the family's coming in. I got to get off here. You all have a great night, guys. Thanks for stopping by, too. I really do appreciate it.